First of all, it needs to be said that connectivity is fundamental. So all of the calls for internet for all and data prices must fall is crucial. We've got 22 million South Africans who aren't yet connected. And this is not simply a matter of getting people connected so that they can hang out on Facebook. This is fundamental to service delivery. Once you have internet for everyone, we're talking about into the furthest reaches of rural areas, into every classroom in the country, everything that's currently driven on a paper-based system, suddenly you can count on the fact that it can be digitized. And once it can be digitized, it can be automated. So if someone watching this is lucky enough to have a digital connection, no excuse, you need to digitize. So the answer beyond that is that the answer for every industry is different. In my primary industry, advertising and marketing, it's going to be programmatic advertising, and it's going to be social, it's going to be AI. In education, obviously, it's going to be e-learning and blended learning. You know, if you're in transport and logistics, it's going to be self-driving. So every sector, it's going to be a little bit different, but connectivity is fundamental. President Ramaphosa said in his State of the Nation address, the fourth industrial revolution is upon us. And this means that we urgently need to develop our capabilities in the area of science, technology, and innovation. We've slipped from 45th in the world in competitiveness to 61st. The countries and the cities that are gaining in competitiveness are doing so through pioneering innovation, and specifically with technology. Now, the fourth industrial revolution is the next big leap forward. And what that is that it's taking all of those elements and it's providing an intelligent layer. So we call it cyber-physical systems. So, you know, among all the technologies that we talk about, artificial intelligence, machine learning, you know, genetic engineering, augmented reality, fundamentally it comes down to the big shift is in three key areas, and that's energy, communications, and transport. So when we have the combination of those three things, we have this big leap forward in society. So in communications, we're looking at the shift. You know, the big shift now, we're all connected with our mobile phones. So in communications, it's machine to machine. So suddenly systems can start speaking to each other with a high degree of automation. On transport, you have self-driving and electric systems. And then on energy, you have renewable and decentralized. And when you put those three together, you imagine a society that moves on where you've got all the disparate parts of a transport network that are connected by a smart machine-to-machine layer that helps them move around in an optimal way, that are essentially driven by a virtually limitless renewable energy source. So that's the dream. Many jobs need to be created to build out this dream. It's going to be a lot of investment necessary, and we're also on a timeline because of rising inequality and environmental concerns. What won't change in your business? Because when you know that, when you focused on the customer value, you don't have to wait for your competitors to act on something. You can align with the trends on delivering that value, say it's speed or service, and then you can start experimenting with the technologies. I've talked about three layers, and I refer to these three layers all the time, and I encourage you to refer back to this. You use the technologies. They're changing all the time. So you base your business on the truths. What's not going to change? You align with the enabling trends. There's big systems that are changing, systems and incentives. So you just align with what's happening, and there's a whole technology ecosystem that will carry you along the wave. The technology on a small and medium business level, you've just got to use and customize for your business, and you've got to be treating that as an ongoing experiment. So that's always changing, but the fundamentals don't. And lastly, and most importantly, the best thing that you can do starting for your business today is to invest in your own and your business's skills and capabilities. Firstly, we need to develop a curiosity and a capability to learn. The educational crisis in South Africa runs deep. 75% of grade 4s in South Africa can't read for meaning. So we need to get skills right at a fundamental level, at early childhood development level. The first 6,000 days are crucial. Once you've developed that basis, a firm ability to read for meaning, grasp on the key mathematical concepts, computer literacy, social capability, suddenly the whole world opens up. And there I think that what we'll see in the future is that the future of education is going to be a little bit more diverse than we have now. I believe that the human teacher is at the center of the system. I think that we shouldn't be looking to replace teachers. I think that we should be looking to deploy technology to make the teacher's life easier. And we're seeing great examples of that all around the world, where all of this machine learning and digital connectivity is essentially putting the power in the teacher's hands to run compelling sessions and to personalize students' performance through analytic data.